first game in their team history. Not a bad way to start. All being an exhibition game, but the Silver Knights win 7-3. They scored lucky number 7. Part of that was 5 goals in the second period. As you imagine with the first preseason game, a little bit slow getting started for both teams, and actually San Jose was the first team to score a goal. But then Reed Duke, who was named the number 1 spur of the game, with 3 spurs, seems like it's going to be a theme here with the Silver Knights, which is great. I think that's great. Tied things up with a power play goal in the first period. In fact, the Silver Knights scored on their first 3 power plays of the game. So for Coach England, who's filling in behind the bench, and for Patrick Brown, who is filling in as his assistant coach, not a bad way to start. Let's hear from him and from a couple of players right now.
Yeah, there was definitely different. Trying to pay attention to everything going on the ice and talk to the guys at the same time. You're trying to talk, and I missed the first goal because I was talking to, helping out, and so that's tough. You gotta, I guess, pick your spots when you're gonna stop and talk or tell someone something here or there, and just trying to take it all in the play instead of just focusing on where the puck's at. You got to kind of watch everything instead of just one thing out there.
Feel a little bit more comfortable. We've got some great chemistry on the team, so it's easy to be out there with a lot of the skilled players that we have, and we get along so well, and it shows on the ice. So just being around the same group for a couple of years helps out for sure.
I think they're feeding off Thompson. He played great. He kept us in the game at first. He made big save after big save, and even in the second, he was making huge saves. So I think they fed off that. The power play was clicking. They came out and got the job done in the first, and then again in the second a couple times. So they just fed off that, the power play and the goaltending, and rolled with it that second period.
It was actually pretty challenging. The first period, I was definitely stuck in some air. It was pretty hot out there, and I think I was chasing the puck a bit, just wanted to get some touches in. Like you said, it's been a year since my last game almost. So a bit of a grind, but definitely the guys playing really well tonight definitely helped me feel better about myself.
I like to be the very first number 1 of the game, and what do you think about that theme there with 3 spurs?
I just heard that at the end of the game. It feels good. Haven't scored a goal in a long time, so it's good to be healthy, good to be playing hockey. We've had a lot of practices and scrimmages the last few weeks, so it was great to put that jersey on tonight and play a real game.
The sweat, the nerves came a little bit there on the bench. Brownie was running the forwards, I'm running the D, and it wasn't hard. You just told them the role, and they knew who was going next. So it was fairly easy for a game like that where you just want everyone playing as much as you can. But it was fun. Great, like I said, it's a great group. It's fun to coach them out there and see from a different angle.
I've had to tone it down a bit. Find myself being a little too aggressive, but I'm a big guy. I like to be athletic, and in those situations, you just got to be big and take up as much net as you can. These guys can really shoot, especially a player like that. So you try to do what you can, be out, take away as much net as you can, and sometimes it hits you. And today I was fortunate the puck was hitting me quite a bit. It was great to have him with us. Obviously huge by him to come and help us out. He's a pretty poised guy, even keel. When he's giving you advice, you stop what you're doing and you listen. And he's a really smart guy, and he's here to help us out. So it's great to have him here.
Yeah, Brownie and me made our coaching debut together, so I guess we can go down as 1-0. So, after the first period, because we talked to Manny before the game and told him to call down if he sees anything that we don't, and we were more or less on the same page after the first period, what we had to tweak and change, and he gave his insight, what he could see from up top, and we just made little minor changes, little reminders, and then the guys took care of it on the ice.
We should say that San Jose did make things a little bit interesting. They got in the third period to make it a 6-3 game at the time, and then an empty net goal sealed the deal for the Silver Knights to make it 7-3. I want to mention a couple other things. Logan Thompson looked pretty good tonight for the Silver Knights, as he was in net tonight for them. We also heard 3 different goal songs go. This is a big deal for a lot of fans. They want to know what the goal song is going to be. Now, we don't know yet. There was 3 different songs played tonight, and so they're cycling through those, and my guess is they'll do that tomorrow night, and then probably by opening night next Saturday. They'll pick out one, and we'll see which one that will be. Also, I think when fans are going to be allowed to come here to the Orleans Arena for the games, this place is going to be rocking and buzzing just like it is at T-Mobile for Golden Knights games. There's similar aspects that we'll probably see here at Silver Knights games that you see at Golden Knights games. So we'll hope to have the fans be able to come to games here soon enough, hopefully in some capacity, and then hopefully, if not this season, maybe by the time they play in the full AHL season next season, this place will be packed. As of course they're playing 2 seasons here before they move to the new Henderson facility that's being built. So that's all I got for you. Another preseason game tomorrow for these two teams, a final tune-up for the Silver Knights at 5 o'clock, and then that week from Saturday, they will play the preseason, or they will open up with the Ontario Reign right here at the Orleans Arena. So that's it from here, from the Orleans Arena. Sierra Marsh for Ice Time Hockey Southwest. Say good night, and we'll talk to you real soon.